This is my anti-bullying workshop, and I usually come in and offer this one to the high school. Because I have a whole different set. I have 30 modules, and I use them. I got the K through 8 and then the high school. So this is the high school presentation. Silence, never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life, but define yourself. And that's by Roy Firestone. I'm sure probably the majority of you all in the audience, including myself, are Michiganders, so you know about the Firestone family, the Tires. And actually, his daughter is the owner of the Detroit Lions now. And 1 in 4 kids deal with bullying daily on a daily basis. Both my parents were working, and I was next to the youngest. So myself and my younger brother, we dealt with a lot of bullying. It usually starts in your home with your siblings. I had to get tough quickly, but I definitely dealt with a lot of bullying in my household. I know this is a big one now too, the workplace bullying, quite a bit. I know we talk about it, you know, the school bullying, but the workplace bullying is very prevalent nowadays also. Absolutely, absolutely. And we've all probably experienced it in one form or another, but also we've probably inflicted some on someone before, maybe unintentionally. So I always say, if I overstep or I did something to offend you, please let me know and I'll apologize and try not to do that again, because I'm only human. Cyberbullying, that's the big one for me. That's the big one, especially when you're talking about our nation's youth nowadays. And it's going to tie into the suicide prevention piece also. How does social media and the internet influence cyberbullying? Do I have any suggestions?
It's a lot easier.
It's a lot easier, isn't it? You can hide behind, you can be Jack the Ripper or Superman, you can use any names that you want. And you can't put a face with that person. Yes?
It's integral to our students. They have it in front of them all the time. They can't hide from it.
They can't.
It's always there.
Every student walks in my classroom has a cell phone. And they have an i6, i7. I'm like, you don't have a job, you have a $1,000 phone, this is your value system. And it's funny, I had someone come to speak a couple of weeks ago, and one of the students was on a cell phone, and I took the cell phone, I said, I told you all, when we have a presenter here, you pull the cell phones out and take them, I got 0 tolerance. 10 minutes later, he pulled out another iPhone. I stopped everything. I said, you got 2 $1,000 phones here and you were 15 years old? Where do you work at? What are you doing here? I want to work where you work. But it just blew my mind. This kid pulled out another one 10 minutes later. But having different interests does not make you less than anyone else in this world. We all have something to be good at, and we need to work on being great at it. That's all I ask the kids. Whatever it is that you're good at, don't settle being mediocre at it. That's all I ask.